Okay, I'm sorry guys, my screen recorder cut me off, but now I guess this is a two-part thing. I'm not sure, but whatever. Let's just keep going. If I'll just figure it out later. So we're on the gradients, and so yeah, just find a blue color that you like. Okay, then I'm gonna create a middle color. Change the location of this color to 50, so it's right in the middle. And sorry, for my computer being slow, I'm also doing some other stuff that's using up my RAM. Then I'm gonna switch this to red, and it's gonna be the brightest red. If you want, click OK, and then the last color is gonna be yellowish orangish, basically. Well, as you can see, it's yellow. And I'm gonna pick, come on, I'll pick the brightest yellow. Okay. And alright, so once you got your yellow, which is like the brightest yellow, or you can use any color you pretty much want for the three colors, but I'm using blue, red, and yellow. And then you just click OK, and then from there we're going to change our angle to 140 and our scale to 150, and then we're just going to click OK, and then just hit Control or Command D to deselect, and it's not really showing up that well, but you have to look really close for it to show up, but I don't really care. Hold on, let's go back and let's change the color of our blue to like a really sky blue-ish type of thing. Oops. Okay. Well, I can partially see it right here, but not that much. But it doesn't matter. I think it's probably because of our opacity set too low, but you can mess around with the opacity. I'm just gonna leave it like it is if I can't see anything that much, can't really see the colors. But from there we're gonna select the background layer, create a new layer, and then click the text layer to select it, and then we're gonna merge the two layers with controller command E into one layer, and then from there we've now merged the two layers in the layer style also. Then we're gonna duplicate the text layer with controller command J, and as you can see it's brighter. And we're gonna go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and we're gonna put at 4 pixels, and now you can see the color is really coming out. And just hit OK. Then we're gonna duplicate this layer, and we're gonna set the blend mode to overlay, and then duplicate it once more, and now our colors are starting to come on. It's starting to look a little bit better. And then we're gonna select the text copy layer, which is this one, and we're gonna duplicate it with controller command J, and then as you can see it's really bright, but I'm gonna drag this layer under the text layer above the background layer, and we're gonna go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur. I'm gonna put this at 6 pixels and click OK, and now you can see it's really bright. But we're gonna go to image adjustments, hue and saturation, And first thing you gotta do is click colorize, which is here, and change the hue to 315. Change the saturation to 38. Then change the lightness to minus minus 30, and click OK. And now we have a pretty cool effect. Everything is starting to pop out. It's looking real nice. And then now we're gonna create the background, as you can see for this one, which involves the light and the background circle effect. And so for this, we're gonna create a new layer above the background layer, and this is right here. And then we're gonna call this lights. And then we're gonna pick our gradient tool, and we're gonna select foreground to transparent, and then also select, it's gonna have to be a radial gradient. And so now we just apply lights from each corner, and for this you can use any color you want, but I'm gonna use my colors, and you're welcome to use these colors. So let's make that a bit more. Yeah, that's good. Then I'm gonna switch it to easy. Click OK. I'm just doing it from corners around here. You can use any 3 colors you want, or even 4, but I'm only doing 3 colors and 3 corners. So then this will be my last color. Yeah, that's good. So now we have our lights for our video, and then after this we create a new layer above the lights layer in colored circles. Then just press enter. And then for this, we're gonna get our brush tool. Then you go to your brush panel and click brush, so you have all of this. Go to your brush tip shape, which is this first thing, and come up. Then just pick a standard brush. It doesn't really have to be, as long as it's standard, like one of these 3, it's fine. But change your size to 90. Your hardness 100, as you can see right there. And your spacing should be checked, and you should change that to 290. And once that's done, you click Shape Dynamics, come here, you turn all the controls off to make sure. Set your size jitter to 100, and set your minimum roundness, yeah, let's just leave out minimum roundness for this one. Then we're gonna go into scattering and make sure your controls are off. Set your scatter to 30%. Set your count to 1, and set your count jitter to 1 also as well. So then we go into color dynamics, which is the last one. Make sure your controls are off also. Set your background jitter to 60%. Set your hue jitter to 20, and your saturation, brightness, and purity should all be at 0. And once you're done with that, you just leave it. And then next, you just color over your layer in any manner you want. Oh no, you don't do that. first we gotta change the foreground color to 3FC 5CS, and which is like a bluish or darkish lightish blue. Click OK. Then change your background color to AD4CB1, which is kind of a darkish purple. And then just paint randomly any way you feel. And as you can see, I'm getting a lot of circles here, so it doesn't matter, just paint anyways. Then you go to select, not select, filter, blur, surface blur, and for this your radius is going to be 25 and your threshold is going to be 175. And then all you gotta do is just click OK, and it's been applied. It kind of looks good, looks pretty good. Then once more you go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and your radius is gonna be 4, and you click OK, and you kind of get that blur effect here from this one. Kind of get that blur effect too. Don't worry about it being all bright right now, doesn't matter. Then set the opacity to 15% of your circulator, which is right here. You set the opacity right here, set it to 15, and then you're kind of seeing the effect of the lights and the circle that we have in this one. The font for this one you can I forgot to say this beginning, but you can use any font you please. For the font I use this Future medium bold italic. And for this one, I used Agency FB. As you can see, you can use pretty much any font. And then, yeah, now we have this, and we're almost done. But you can play around with the opacity until you get something you like. I like that right there. So lastly, we get our font tool, and let's change the color to white. Okay, I'm gonna click this. Okay, that's too big, so we're just gonna set it like this. No, 60 is still too big. 36 is pretty good. Then I'm gonna put it as accent, and this is pretty much an easy beginner tutorial that anyone can do. And I'll put it right here, put it right there. And then we're also gonna write a subtext, and this one will be like 24. Oh shoot! Control U. This one's gonna be about 24 pixels. It's gonna say a cool wireframe text effect. Oops, forgot abstract. So cool abstract wireframe text effect. Then we're just gonna get that. I guess I spelled effect wrong, guys. Let me change it right here. Effects, not effects. Fine. I'm just gonna place it right underneath, so like somewhere you like. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's all done. If you like it, you can create anything you want. You can pretty much use this to your advantage and make anything. It's kind of hard to tell because I have an L and an F here. The word is actually absent, so I put this absent right here as like saying, guys, it's absent, the word, and stuff like that. So our dimming, everything just shifted over with the effect. Everything basically like just shifted over a bit, but with this, it kind of gives us random effect, which is pretty cool. So yeah, you're all done, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, please subscribe, and in the description below there'll be a link to the text tutorial in case you screw up and you want to take your own pace and you don't want to take the pace of this video. But yeah, and in the description you can also get a link to my Facebook page and my Twitter page, which you can follow me on Twitter or like me on Facebook, and subscribe for more videos to come later on Photoshop and other stuff I haven't said yet. But stay tuned. Yeah, goodbye.